Twende.
Manza. So there's this discussion that has been going on for a while. It's about dating interracially. So if I do the comparison, you find inakuja ni kama Kenya, it's like the tribal dating, where you find that from your tribe you are told that you can't marry outside your tribe. So like from where I come from, there are women who are prohibited. You can't just date them, or you can, but you're not allowed to marry them most of the time. So it's like in Maju, where you find that black guys are so mad that their women are dating the white guys, and then the black women are also so mad that their brothers who are making a lot of money from the sports like NBA are not dating them. But then there's something that I've realized that is so similar in these relationships. So let's take, for example, a black guy and a white woman. You find that what they are saying is that the white women are waiting for them. They are so wanavumilia. They are like, I know you're gonna make it, you're gonna make it one time, and then they just ride along. And then the black women are like, no, wait, una dance na record video. So the black women are like, no, me I can't deal with that. I want a guy who's already made it 6 figures, 6 inches, 6 feet. And if you come to Kenya, how I'm relating it to Kenya, these black women, most of them are like Luo women. Not in a bad way. I love our Luo women, but most of them are like the black women in character, in their dressing, in most of the things that they do. They're like Luo women. If you have interacted with the Luo women, you will understand that they are not easy people to deal with. And on that note, there's something that is very interesting. There's a group of people who cannot deal with, I don't think can handle Luo women in this country, because these women are tough, bro. They'll call you out. If you find the good one, it's a good one. If you find the bad ones, are bad ones. But these women are tough. They'll call you out. So if you're they kind of need the hard guy to deal with them. Like, and most part of that is either Luo or Loya or maybe Kisii. Our brothers from the mountain, not pretty much. Our brothers from Kamba, I don't think so. It's always very hard. You'll find you'll find Luo men dating other tribes, but other tribes don't really date Luo women, because they find, hey, those women are tough. So you'll find that it's only Luo men who understand how to deal with Luo women. It's so evident in most of the cases, because ask your friends, or if you've seen in those relationships. Because these people have an ego that is top notch. Hi, bro, these women got ego. So you'll find that it's Luo men who understand them. It's only Luo men who can deal with them. It's Luo men who can put them in their place. And even that, we are trying to put them in their place, lakini bado kuna time tu you like, nyawegi, where you go? Ongeta hapo. Sawa, timka kidwaro. They always find a way of having their way most of the time. So let's go back to the other comparison. So you find that it's another thing with the Luo women, that they like good lifestyles, they like dressing well, they like being on top of the world, they like going nice places. Doesn't mean other people don't like it, but it's just an innate nature that is in them. Maybe they're born with, they find themselves acquiring as they grow up, watching from their aunties and everyone. They're big people who live big lives. They want to live the big lives. And even the other time I'm like talking with somebody and they're like, mimi sitaki kusave, mimi wacha nikule, let me have fun in the moment, let me enjoy the moment and stuff. And it's not a bad ideology kind of, but it's just what it is. So you'll find that ukienda Maju, the black guys, they're not dating these black women, because you'll find for a case I had, you'll find that this guy signs into the NBA, he starts making off some deals are coming up, he's going to get like $3 million check, And then the first thing the black woman does is like, now she wants more money, she wants to go to more expensive places, she just wants to elevate herself, which is not a bad thing. But considering the status of this guy in the moment, he's not ready to still afford that lifestyle. That is why they get outside the race and they like, these white women they're not asking for anything. They'll go for a simple coffee date, they'll just go for an ice cream date, work or two. They're not asking for too much, unlike the black women. So it's like, again, when I come back to Kenya, it's just like the Luo women. and you find it so hard for other tribes to deal with the Luo women. That is just because of how they are. Even us who are dealing with them, sometimes it's not easy. You really have like, lazima ukaze mkanda ndio lazima ukaze ukanda ndio deal na wao. So anyway, let's just talk about it. Maybe I'm a very open-minded person, and one time I'm talking to this Kalenjin girl, and she's like, "Oh, from where I come from, we don't date Luos. We're not allowed to mess around with the Luos and stuff." And I'm like, bro, in which it was a big thing. I had to call her out until we became friends, because I have Kalenjin friends who are ladies who are very open-minded. So I had even to call her out mpaka tukakusana, but then we became friends, and she was like, bro, I have never found somebody call me out like how you did. So it's still a very big problem. Even if you don't talk about it, you'll realize, even if you go to some Kikuyu places or other people. I had one Kikuyu friend who told me their mom, their family, bro, you are prohibited. I don't know the worst word of it, or the extreme of it, how the name could be. They are not allowed to date or marry. Okay, they can date, but you are not allowed to bring a woman home. It's a big discussion we always have with our friends, because we always find hii Kenya kuna venye watu wameachwa wanafaa kuoana and be having relationships. Unapata along Western, Nyanza, that is how they should mingle. Rift Valley, the Highland, Kiangoa, and the Kialola, Kiangoa, just like that. And then you also find the central people. Pia hapo tu wanataka tu waende hivi, sako lirudi chain. But we are living in a different time. And when I was in school, I was in Central, you find that most of these Central women, they found out that their men are not farming, that the men are not performing. Maybe in bed, in their duties, in their responsibilities, in all those aspects. So they're like, when I grow up, okay, when I'm ready to get married, I really don't want to get married to a lawyer. No, not a lawyer. I really don't want to get married to a Kikuyu. And there are Kikuyu women, they want to get married to either Luo, lawyers, Masai, because these are people who are known to be family guys who take responsibility most of the time. And if you grow up where I come from, you'll find that men have a bigger responsibility to their wives and children and community than probably in Central. Yeah, because I think in Central, people are self-centered. It's as a family for the family, but where we come from, it's the whole community. The whole community is family. So I think most of the women, especially the young girls who are eyeing marriage and want beautiful marriages, who want beautiful marriages, they're like, let me go to Luo, let me go to lawyers, and so on and so on. So, but then that is just how we are in Kenya. It's still a very big topic of discussion.